What's up guys, AC YouTube back with another video. As I saw on the channel of views, I saw that a particular video has overtaken the energy machine which I made in Stormworks, and it was the tutorial of how to build a steam engine in Stormworks. If you'd like to see that video, it will be linked at the end of this video where you can click on it and see for yourself. But today we're doing a modular engine V6. So if I go to here, this is where I've been testing with modular engines. This was the first engine when I figured out how to get it up and running again. Here's example V6 and V4. Now if I spawn it in, you can see of what they look like. This is what the V4 looks like, but we are doing the V6 engine. So we're going to break this down and rebuild it so you can easily build it in Stormworks Bone Rescue. So, why does everything not like to go? Where's the big equation? There we go. So, without further ado, let's get started. So immediately what you're going to want is kind of a sized platform. I'd recommend about this size. Just like that. And then what you want to do, I don't know why I turned that off, so you want to get pipe pieces, and I would say go up 3. Then you want to get a pivot. I believe it's the first one. Just to make sure that is the first one. Also want to grab a lever. Once you grab your lever, make sure you grab a battery. It can be any battery. From small to big, your choice on this. What you want to do is put a battery somewhere on your platform. I suggest kind of in the corner so it doesn't get in the way of your creation, and just place the lever right beside here. What you want to do is you want to click your lever up to here and give them both power. Then you want to click on this and set it to 0.50 on all of them. Once you set to that, you want to make sure that it's not constantly spinning. If it's constantly spinning, you've got the wrong pivot and you want to go ahead and grab the other pivot. So you should have something like this. It looks a bit like a diamond. So what you want to do is you want to just get some generators. I recommend small. Just build out here. Build out here again. So basically you got 3. And then you can go ahead and grab yourselves a wall to just pretend it's not there. And then you want to turn a generator around so it's facing that generator. And then break it. Now this is where we start getting into the modular engine part after like 3 minutes of this video. Wow, that went quick. So what you'll need is you'll need a modular engine starter. You obviously need a motor drive thing. Also, you're basically just going to need your basic components for a one sized engine. So basically, after that, you also want to make sure you get this little clutch thing right there. You want to grab your clutch and put it like that. Now, because we're doing a V6, a V4 would be like that, but we're doing a V6, so we need to add an extra. Now what I want to do is go back onto here, grab your pistons. Now judging that it's in that direction, it's obviously going to tilt it like in that direction. So it's going to tilt like that direction. So you're going to want to put pistons on this side. So if I go ahead and quickly spawn it again, I feel like there's going to be a part 2 of this video. This is going to be very weird. You should have something like this. Now, once we've got something like that, going to go back onto here, and you want to go ahead and connect all of the pistons like that. Then you also want to go ahead and grab your belt and just like that. I don't know if I recommend to. I don't think I would, but for the sake of this video we are going to do 2 just to make sure it does start up. Now what we want to do is we want to get all of our bits. So we need air, we need fuel, we need exhaust, And we need coolant. Where are you? There you are. So with exhaust, we're going to come to the back of the engine, place an exhaust here, and then grab our exhaust and put it on like that. And now with our air, gonna want to put it on like that and get an air thing. For example, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. Now I accidentally got rid of the cooling thing in my inventory, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that again. So now on this side, we're gonna grab a fuel bit and the coolant. Now the air and the coolant, I would recommend putting them both on fluid bits, because the engine's actually a separate thing, so air and exhaust can handle themselves. Now with coolant, I think I might have to do a part 2 of this video maybe, if this video is too long, because this is a bit more complex than a steam engine. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my tank, make sure it's filled with diesel. Yes, it is. Want to go ahead and grab my fuel port again. Grab this, just like that. Want to connect it up. So make sure you connect up this one to this one, so that these two are connected up to each other. Honestly, just to cut time, I'm just going to do this. I would do a supercooling system I would recommend for this engine, which I'm going to do another tutorial video of how to make that supercooling system. So just going to do that, which is going to last the engine like a good 2-3 minutes before it probably burns out. And then we want to get levers again. Put that in our inventory. We're going to want to get a key. I put that in wrong. There we go. Now with levers, we're going to want 1, 2, 3. Key 1. Key is obviously the starter, but before we even start, we're going to need to link up all power. And then we're going to get our key to both starting bits, just like that. And then with this, we're going to name this one air, this one fuel, and this one power. Power will be connected to the clutch back here. Air will be connected to the air filter, which is this one, and fuel connected to this one. Now, I don't believe this is going to actually start, but we can just see. I think it might not. I have no idea. So this is what it'll probably look like around the end. Now, obviously that not supposed to look like that a little bit, so I recommend putting that kind of like at the front and tilt it so you can have like a pipe and tuck it in more. Or you can keep it like that if you like, but I'm just going to do it for the tutorial. Now let's double check. Infinite fuel is off. Now we're going to want full air, and look at that. Look at that. Now just to make sure. Aha! I had that weird feeling that there was copyright music on, so I had to quickly shut that off. As you can hear, it's fully running. So fuel will be 50%, air would be about this much, I would say. And then just throttle it, and right now it's obviously not making the throttle noise because it's not connected to anything, but that's how it works. I would also consider adding a fluid connector so you can get your exhaust away from the engine, but other than that, it's running and it's good, and this would be very powerful. So if you like this tutorial video, just consider liking and subscribing to this channel for more tutorial videos. Insane gaming, maybe even horror games, one point. Yeah, I did that around the start. Steam engine tutorial build will be linked in the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed, and this is me and built the modular engine, and it finally works. AC YouTube, peace.